My name is Cargill. Until recently, I was just a small business owner. I've owned a multi-award-winning crystal shop for the past 25 years. About 5 weeks ago, I chose to stand down in my business with solidarity with my brothers and sisters who have lost their jobs over these vaccine mandates. I chose to speak up for those who may not have a voice. I am now a full-time activist, a self-proclaimed agent of change and a freedom fighter. I live in Melbourne, Australia. I am a survivor of the longest lockdown in the world. For much of the past 2 years, I have been tortured by my government. I have been bullied with constant threat of fines, kept isolated and separated except for those in my own household. I've been confined to my own home except for 1 or 2 hours a day, kept muzzled in a mask, even outside without another human in sight, unable to leave my 5K radius, unable to leave my house after curfew, restricted in my ability to work and earn an income. Now, because I am unvaccinated, I am locked out of society. If these laws pass here in Victoria tomorrow, there's the chance that I could be detained for up to 2 years without due process and with no recourse. I have a message for my brothers and sisters around the world. Please listen closely. I stand here proudly in the sovereignty of my own body autonomy. Today, I send this message to the citizens of the world. History will record this day as the day that we all call for a revolution. If not now, then when? People of the world, take note. There is now a worldwide human rights movement. We, the people of the world, now stand united against corruption, tyranny, and injustice. We are freedom fighters in a revolution of the people, by the people, for the people. Just because they tell you it is so does not mean you have to believe that it is so. You do not have to consent. We now hold the line for Mother Earth and for her people. We demand a way of life that allows us to care for each other and for our home planet. Governments of the world, take note. From now on, we want people in Parliament, not corrupt politicians. We don't want your war with China. We don't want your drones, your killer robots, your nuclear posturing and chemical warfare. That money should be spent on healthcare, on welfare and education. We say no to death and destruction. We don't want your war. Soldiers of the world, take note. Just because someone tells you it is so does not mean you have to follow their order. You always have a choice. Do not comply. These things have to stop. We don't want your war on drugs, your incarcerated underclass and privatised prisons. We don't want your racism, your slavery and medical apartheid. We say no to child exploitation. These things have to stop. We demand corporate responsibility. Profits belong to the people. No more offshore accounts, loopholes and tax breaks for the rich. We demand religious equality and freedom. We don't want your war of superiority and ideals. Everyone is equal as a citizen of the world. We don't want your dead forests, dammed rivers, raped oceans, depleted soils, and you can keep your genetically dead and toxic seed. We don't want your concrete, your pesticides and sprays. We now work with Mother Nature, not at her expense. Women of the world, take note. There is now a worldwide sisterhood made up of 3 generations of women grandmothers, mothers, and their daughters. Those of us in this worldwide human rights movement demand an end to genital mutilation and forced marriage. For the last time, it is her body, it is her choice. From now on, if you come for my sister, you come for me. For I now hold the line on body autonomy and free choice. Hands off our native people. It is their land, not your land. Hands off. And you wonder why they live in poverty. Pay them back their stolen wages. Pity it's too late for the generations and the heritage that you stole. From this day on, we are one people. Workers' rights are human rights and body autonomy, where we all need to hold the line. We stand united as brothers and sisters. We stand united in a worldwide human rights movement. As a citizen of the world, I now hold the line. I hold the line for my brothers and my sisters. Together, we hold the line for our children, for our future, and for freedom. We, the people, hold the line for endangered species and all exploited life. I stand here proudly in the sovereignty of my own body autonomy. My gift to my community is my voice. I stand to be counted and I choose to speak up. I now hold the line for Mother Earth and for her people. Please join us in this worldwide human rights movement. Please reach out to me so that I can help unite everyone holding the line around the world. I want to hear from you if you hold the line on the environment so that we can stand united as citizens of the world. Please go to my Telegram group to get in touch, t.me/QI Crystals. There is now a worldwide human rights movement made up of women from all backgrounds and from all walks of life. I work to connect these groups of women all over the world in a sisterhood to support and to fight for our less fortunate sisters wherever they may be. From now on, if you come for my sister, you come for me. To learn more, again, please reach out to me. Go to my Telegram group at t.me/QI Crystals. My name is Cargill. I am not connected to any political party, religion, or system of belief. I believe in body autonomy, love, and freedom. These things are sacred to me.